Hello guys, Rakukun here, and today back with another video. Today what I'm going to show you is a data pack that I'm working on for quite a while now. As you can see, I am in a snapshot. This is the 1.13 snapshot, and this snapshot comes with a bunch of syntax changes, but also a lot of the block ID have changed. And if you want to know more about the 1.13 changelog, you can search for other video or the changelog on the Minecraft.net. But mainly on this video, I will show you my data pack. So what is this data pack about? It added a bunch of, or 73 for exact, new feature to the Minecraft that includes crafting recipes, special blocks, and also special armors. I tried to combine many of the different Minecraft era, the way of crafting, because in the old era you use ground crafting. In the new era now you will use the custom crafting. Not like combine them like very much, but this is just a light data pack that will slightly modify your survival experience. This pack is mostly designed for a builder, since I am quite a builder myself and I don't really enjoy the survival that much, at least not now, because the normal survival is too boring, I feel like. So I added a bunch of stuff that you can craft or do, and this is about 73% done because I am planning on having at least 100 features in this data pack. So this is just a quick browse through to all of the changes. In this chest is all recipe changes or features, so you can craft many of the stuff. And here, this 9 thing is special blocks, item, and features. Now, because normal vanilla, the dragon only drop 1 egg, and if you resummon it, it won't drop another egg. With this modification, the dragon will now respawn with an egg. That way that you can get multiple dragon egg in only one world. Also, I added some new armors. I will check that out in a second. But first, I will show you the special blocks. This is all just the glazed terracotta, because the glazed terracotta right now doesn't do anything except for decoration. So I added a little feature like this one. It will give you nausea. It doesn't matter the orientation. As you can see here, it will all give you nausea. So you can maybe make a flow out of this and maybe have some fun with your friends. And this one gives you speed, is speed 2. So this, if you make a flow out of this, you don't even need a beacon. But beacon can give you multiple effect in a small area, but this one cannot. The lime or the light green will give you jump boost. And the most interesting one is probably the magenta. Of course, there will be more coming in the future, at least I hope that, because there is many in here. One of them that I'm planning to make is the yellow glazed terracotta with night vision. But let me just set the time to day again. But if you step on the magenta, as you can see, it won't work if you are on the barrier. The side of the block, you have to stand in the middle, and the magenta glazed terracotta will spin you around, and what it do is essentially TP you to the location of the arrow pointing. Like, let's say that this arrow points that way, it will push you, and if you chain them together, they will push you. So with that, you can make a conveyor belt or a secret doorway. Of course, you can cover this up with carpet. Just to demonstrate, I will put some carpet on this one, so that you can hide it, and maybe you can prank your friend with this. It will also work under the carpet. So what you can do is, it won't work like 100% of the time, but most of the time it works. You basically move forward and you will be clipped through the block, because this is a TPU inside the block. So as you can see, you can clip through the block quite easily. That way that you can make a secret entrance or maybe a dungeon with mini games, like the one level in the Pokemon where you have to do the teleportation pass and stuff. There's many possibilities with this special block, and of course more is coming in the future. Now I will mention a little bit about the custom crafting, because it will be very hard for me to include all of them in this video. So I will just show some noticeable one. So first off, this is the first thing I made when I create this data pack. You can craft oak bark. You can craft the oak log into bark and then bark into oak log. Of course, you can also do this in the vanilla, but with vanilla, 4 only give you 3, and you cannot turn this back into the log. So that is what I did. Into bark and then back into the log. The recipes might not make so much sense, but it's, as I say, it's just for the builder, because most of this stuff is just for the builder. Like you won't normally use the feature in normal Minecraft. Also, the petrified oak slab will maybe come in the future, but I still not sure about most of the recipe that I wanting to do. You can craft oak slab into oak planks, and you can craft the stairs. As you can see, this is all of the recipe. You can craft stairs back into the planks. This is balanced so that you can, like for example, this is 60 oak planks, and it will give you 60 oak planks back when you craft them. So it's basically a pretty balanced system. It's just a way to convert between items, and it can work on any wood type. I only make it for the wood right now, as you can see here. But I also added some stuff that you cannot get in the survivor, like the smooth sandstone or red sandstone, the quartz or the stone. It is like the old trick that you do with the double slab. So if I remember correctly, it is like this. You get a smooth sandstone, smooth quartz, and a smooth red sandstone, and a smooth stone slab. And because this is supposed to you can only get in the normal creative, so you cannot turn them back. So that's what I did. I added a recipe to turn them back. It also works on all of this. So this will just add a bunch of new blocks that you can build with in Survivor. Personally, I like this smooth stone a lot, because this is just like a double stone slab, but it don't have the middle line in the middle, and it looks like the top texture on all the sides. It's quite cool in my opinion to have that in normal Survivor, but this version is still in development, so we shall see. Other than that, there is also some stuff which is maybe too OP, maybe too easy, which is the heads. Normally you get the heads by, the wither skeleton, you kill them a bunch of time and hoping they will drop one. Or with the others one, you have to use a charge creeper to blow up the mob that you want. But with this, I added some recipe. Like this one oak planks with 3 golden ingot will give you a player head. And then with the player head, you can craft the other heads. So let me just get some of the stuff here. So with clay and bone, clay in the middle, bone like a T, and then you can craft a skeleton skull, or with a rotten flesh. And this is all of the recipe, by the way. with a rotten flesh with a spider eye and a player head. Of course, you can get a zombie head. And other than that, you can also get gunpowder and some of the blaze rod. As you can see, not even me is completely familiar with all of the recipe because this is a lot to remember. I'm working on this for quite a while now, and I'm very happy that it's finally at least most of it is done. And the last one is a wither skeleton. The problem with the wither skeleton is that it's only a 0.5 drop chance on the normal survival world when you kill a wither skeleton. So I want to make it too OP when you are playing the survivor. So what I did is I make the recipe a little bit harder. You need 8 coal block and then 1 diamond to get one of the wither skeleton spawn egg. And you will need multiple for just one of the wither skeleton skull. So you just need a lot of the coal blocks. With this, you can craft the wither skeleton skull. And you need at least 3 to kill the wither, so good luck collecting the coal. Or you can just go into the nether and risk dying to get a wither skeleton skull. Whichever way you want to do it. So thing worth of mention is that it takes 512, I believe, coal to get just one of the wither skeleton, because 8 of the coal blocks return to, actually it may be not that much, it might be 512 in total to craft one of the wither skeleton skull. I can't remember the exact number right now. I already done it when I first calculated it, but I just can't get it right off my head right now. So other thing, stick now turns into a dead bush, and a dead bush with a leaf will turn into the fern. This is quite a neat feature. And also, the music is all black terracotta, iron, black terracotta and iron, and then the dye of the disc. As you can see, each different dye have a disc have a different dye color. Like this one is yellow and white. This is all lime. This is all white, and so on. Just for an example, the all white, the strand. I really don't know how to pronounce all of this. So as you can see, you can craft the music disc quite easily with the new system. And if I just search up the disc right here, there is 12 of them in total. All of them is crafted with the appropriate dye color except of this one, because the disc 11 is actually the same color as the store, but it's just broken. So if I search the disc up again and I click on it, you can see that it is cobblestone combined with the store, because you are basically breaking the disc with cobblestone to get this disc. Also, one thing, water bucket and sand freeform. This is not a freeform crafting recipe, I believe. You have to do it like this. Yep, you have to do it with a bucket and extend around it, and you can get clay. This is also an idea inspired by the modded. Like you put sand in the barrel, and then you put water in the barrel, and then put sand in, and it will turn into clay. Some of this is really just inspired by the modded. Like for example, the slab turn back into the planks. And I guess that is all of the stuff that is worth noting in the crafting. Also, just one more quick thing, you can now turn the enchanted book, any of the book will work, back into the bottle of enchanting. So lastly, I want to show you guys this armor. This is a pretty amazing armor. It gives you some neat buff. As I say, I don't know. Although as I say, I don't know if I mentioned it yet. I will be making some custom armors like this one. Nightcap, strangely glowing. Hazmat tunic is quite warm. Speedy pants, as light as feather. High jump boots, feels bouncy, and it will all give you different buff, as you can see on the side here. This may looks OP, but remember, this is just plainly leather armor, so I don't think it's too OP for even the normal survivor. It's just so that you can easily navigate, and just for the builder basically, because when you are building you need to jump up a lot, so this will be a cool thing for you to add. Again, if I don't know if I mentioned this already, I will be also have the download link in the description, because I already recorded this multiple times before, but it will fail for multiple different reasons, and I hope that this recording will be a success. And so the download link will be in the description if you guys want to try it out. The way that you get this armor, you can already see in this chest. I should already get the correct stuff instead of the wrong stuff. 6 slime ball will give you a high jump boost. This is the thing that is take me the longest to make in all of the features, because mainly the ground crafting. There isn't anything on the ground crafting because the 1.13 is quite new, so I have to do this all myself, and then after many trials and error I finally get it working. As you can see, 6 of the item will get you the armor, and I try my best to make the system the best, and so there might be still a few things here and there that you will feel weird about this system, but after all, the thing is quite good already. So that is how you craft all of the armor. And I also want to ask you guys for a little bit of feedback, because this is kinda a big project and I'm a small YouTuber, no, not even over 30 subs, and it is very risky for me to do this project, because first off, this is still a snapshot obviously, and all of the syntax might change and then I have to do all of this thing again. And other than that is that if you look at my views for every video, there's only like 3 or 4, or maybe even 2, or maybe none. So it isn't really balanced out when I do this thing, and I'm not making any money at the moment right now, and I'm not even hoping that I will. This is just a thing that I work for fun, but I wish that more people will see it, other than the one of the 2 viewers, and thank you for the 2 viewers. I want more people to be able to use this pack and then give me the feedbacks. So first off, a few questions. Is the Wither skeleton skull I showed you earlier too OP or too easy? In my opinion, is too. What I want to ask you is that is this too OP, too easy, is too hard, or is okay? Like, is perfect? And also just some other random stuff that you have to use it in the survivor yourself, then you can feel how it's affecting the game. Like this special armor. The special armor is quite a big step to this pack, and is is the most special thing about this pack. And the thing is that I don't want this pack to feel too OP in the normal survival Minecraft, and I want it to be as builder friendly as possible. So there is a few questions I want to ask you guys, and if you guys like this video, please share and like this video. I would really appreciate that. And if you can, please share this video with more people. I want people to give me some feedback down in the comment section so that I can improve this pack to better and even better. And until the point that I'm satisfied with this pack, there is already a project similar to this, if I'm not mistaken, which is the tempest block, the tempest box. And I have to admit that the tempest box, not blocks, is much more advanced than this thing. But because the new 1.13 changes, most of the stuff become even harder to make, especially when you are considered that I cannot use any of the combat blocks because I need to fit this thing all into a single data pack. So there is this all of this thing. I want to ask you guys that few questions, and I will see you guys next time for the next update of this or just another video. So bye bye.